Greetings. Welcome to episode 4 of Mystical Journeys. My name is Ray, and I am your host. Thanks for tuning in. In today's episode 4, I will explore the supernatural and the paranormal, specifically non-human intelligences, including ghosts, spirits, angels, demons, extraterrestrials, and the like. For a comprehensive description of this channel with expanded background information, please see my separate video called Mystical Journeys Introduction. Thanks. The topics of the supernatural and the paranormal are quite massive, with hundreds or even thousands of stories and testimonies about ghosts, spirits, demons, extraterrestrial sightings. In fact, the topic of ETs or extraterrestrials alone is its own genre. It would indeed take dozens of episodes on this channel to present a fully comprehensive description and discussion on this phenomena. So in this episode, I'm just going to present a few basic and fundamental ideas, thoughts, and questions, just enough to get the discussion started. And then over a series of future episodes, I will revisit the topic. The terms supernatural and paranormal are often used interchangeably. For the sake of discussion, I'm just going to refer to the two of them as paranormal. Just know that it includes both. The paranormal is usually defined as phenomena which are beyond the normal scope of traditional scientific understanding, testing, and study. It is also referred to as pseudoscience, to set it apart from the methodical scientific approach of gathering evidence and being able to empirically test it over and over to obtain the same or similar results. Paranormal research, on the other hand, often relies on eyewitness accounts, electromagnetic readings, emotional feelings, and other non-traditional physical evidence. It's just a different way of interpreting things, a different way of looking at it. Both the traditional scientific and the paranormal communities have their own respective tools, which are used for researching, testing, and recording activities in the real world. But does anyone truly possess tools for accurately perceiving and presenting absolute objective reality? Think about that for a moment. Does anyone truly know what objective reality really is? I don't think so. It would appear that the so-called tools of perception used by humans in everyday life, used by traditional science, and used by paranormal investigators are all limited in scope and expanse. Take a quick look at our 5 senses. Sense of sight, of sound, smell, taste, touch. Although we all use these senses to experience the physical world around us, the truth is that all 5 senses are greatly limited, and for that reason, perhaps not quite suited for perceiving all that is real and all that is not real, whatever real really is. For example, due to our vision limitations, infrared and ultraviolet light are often needed in certain situations. Scientists use radio frequency instrumentation to hear what our ears cannot. A great many instruments are used to measure pressure, temperature, pain, vibrations due to human sense limitations. Because we cannot smell certain odors, olfactory receptors are often used. And most of you know that dogs can hear certain vibrational frequencies, which are called the dog whistle, that humans cannot. And then there's the Hubble telescope, way up there, out in space, which is used by scientists to view the incredible vastness of space due to human visual limitations, and so on and so on. Some of the equipment used by paranormal researchers include EMF devices, electromagnetic fields. They use other communication devices such as the spirit box, a little metallic thing that is used to hopefully capture sounds or voices from the world beyond, communications. And also they use the EVP, which is an electronic voice phenomena device. And yet, even after utilizing all these delicate instruments, science and paranormal researchers, to obtain a better perception of the world, seen and unseen, there is still an infinity of phenomena that we are not able to perceive at all. Bear in mind the humbling phrase, we don't know what we don't know. In order to call something paranormal, you must first accurately define what is normal. And I don't think we've done that. Since the beginning of recorded history, humans have reported seeing ghosts and other spirits. Almost every culture around the world has recorded incidents of angelic or demonic sightings, demonic possession, exorcisms, communications with various etheric entities, and so on, both benevolent and evil. And then there are the vast ocean of reported UFO sightings and abduction cases. Especially in recent years, the media has been giving the topic of UFOs, UAPs, and related matters much more coverage than usual. So, what are we to do with all these reportings? Are these paranormal spectacles real? Are they delusions? Have people really seen and communicated with angels, with spirits, with ghosts? Are all these people hallucinating when they claim to see a ghost? Are incidents of demon possession just fake? When thousands of people, ordinary citizens, doctors, military personnel, Air Force pilots, claim to see UFOs or testify that they were abducted into alien spacecraft, are they all lying? Are they all hallucinating? Did they all make a massive, serious errors in judgment? I think not. I think not. In my opinion, we should not just shrug off such statements and such incidents, no matter how outrageous they sound. Serious thought and investigation are necessary. Something extraordinary is taking place and has been taking place on Earth and in the consciousness of humanity for a very long time. In my opinion, all these multiple paranormal events are somehow connected. It may be that some vast cosmic intelligence, maybe the intelligence that created us in the first place, has been actively raising human consciousness and human awareness to a much higher, keener level. And if we're ever to get to the bottom of these great mysteries, we need to take these matters seriously. At this time, I'll leave us to ponder, speculate, and meditate upon these items. In future episodes, I will revisit the paranormal, as there is so much more about this to discuss. In my next episode 5, I will revisit meditation and present a more challenging intermediate meditation session. In a previous session, I had presented an initial look at meditation, and I presented a very simple, basic form of meditating. So now we need to kick it up a notch and discuss something a little bit more challenging. I will also, in the next episode, discuss the topic of oracles. Are oracles portals of information? Are oracles living, advanced, non-human intelligences? Are oracles spokespersons for the gods? Let's explore this together. I'd like to close today's episode with a wonderful Hermetic saying. Quote, "Those who talk don't know. Those who don't talk know." Close quote. This is a subtle reference to the power and the results of meditation and enlightenment. Think about it. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to my channel. Doing both things will greatly help me to continue the channel and to expand and provide you with more of this type of content. Feel free to leave any comments or questions in the appropriate area below or above, wherever it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Until next time, light, life, and love to all. Namaste, my brothers and sisters.